know what I'm saying?
Do you
You
think
coming with us?
the government had just came and said, look,
Oh yeah,
y'all about to be in trouble because these files are out. We're gonna make y'all look like y'all
man.
disappeared, and we're gonna get y'all out of here because it's gonna be something in another year.
Because
Once the spelunkers go through all of these files and see everything that's in here and they bring it out to the internet, it's gonna be crazy. So we're gonna get y'all out of here now and remove y'all from the situation.
and I think they off them. I mean, we all know they most of them dead,
Often because
except for
so do you think
Michael
they often
Collins.
because of the knowledge of what they had?
Yes, yes, yes. When you work for the shadow government, man, you doing these things you
So
can't
they
even
really
really
doing
talk.
some Resident Evil type stuff,
Yeah, something. But when you working for them, yeah, you done. We basically look. We don't need you no more.
yeah, well,
You know,
yeah,
we got you. It's like somebody with no offense or nothing. I mean, for the show, it's like somebody cooking up some coke, right? And got that crazy ingredient. You think they're giving out to everybody? But once
right,
one person find out
right,
and like do business with me, but I don't need you no more.
right.
So now we know how to do it. We got all your research.
Mhm,
We can get somebody else in here,
mhm.
put the same formula in there. That's how it operates.
Yeah,
9 times out of 10.
yeah.
You know,
That's some real Resident Evil stuff.
and you know too much.
Yeah. Because I mean, obviously, if you got some type of metal like that, you got something that you can't even shoot warplanes down with. You gonna be the top,
Hmm.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing Bob Lazar was talking
I mean,
about
do
eons
we
ago.
want people to have that though? I mean, come on, man, because
It's like the movies,
they're
everybody.
already power hungry anyway.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
No, they don't.
They don't need it,
They
man.
don't.
Like they need because like they're already doing wars now. And we was already talking about the robots. The robots you can just buy now.
Hmm.
You can just buy a robot now, and they got different classes. They got a bartender robot. They got one that can play sports with your kids. They got exercise robot, like real robots.
What
They just
happened when
don't have
you?
the skin now.
What
Once
happened
they
when?
have the skin and all that stuff and look like humans, that's when it's gonna be a
What's
problem.
gonna happen when a robot malfunction? Don't put his hands around somebody.
It's gonna
It don't take
happen.
no
I'm
command. I
telling you,
know it
look,
is.
that's
I
gonna
know.
happen. That's gonna
You
happen.
know how I feel about
And
that.
you know what they're
I
gonna
don't even.
say?
I
They're
don't
gonna be
like them
like, oh, it's
robots,
just like
man.
an airplane or a car having a car
Yeah.
accident,
Okay.
or
All right.
because they
Okay.
had the self driving cars malfunction and
Yeah.
kill people. But has it stopped
Mhm.
anything? So when the robot strangles somebody and kills somebody or breaks somebody's neck, it's
Mhm.
not gonna be no thing
Exactly.
because I need this robot to still clean my floors and wash my dishes. I don't want to cook tonight, man. The robot's gonna make spaghetti.
Do you think that the robots will be able to get? They will always evolve, right? But do you think they would try to get some form of emotion?
Oh,
We seen the
absolutely.
movies, right? They
It's
always thrown in all
and
those
it's
movies, right?
definitely
To where
gonna
they
be like
need
that.
emotion, they want to feel like emotion, have emotion, or
Not even that. Eventually, the robots is gonna be like, look, humans is just terrible people, and
yeah,
they gotta go. We know how to fix ourselves now. We can maintain ourselves. Let's get rid of they're not gonna need us. Once the robots don't need us, like once they know how to fix themselves and how to get fuel and all that stuff, how to power themselves, they're not gonna need it. What they gonna need us for? They're gonna see themselves as slaves, just like actual slaves, and it's gonna be like a
mm,
big revolt, and it's gonna be a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you.
well, I've
I'm
told
I'm
you,
calling it now. So when they watch this video
I
in 50 years, when I'm gone, you might still be here. But look, I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna be.
told you it's gonna be the People Matters movement. I'm telling you, when that
Yeah, it
happens,
is.
it's gonna be a
Yeah,
People Matters
it's gonna be a
movement. It's
people
just the
versus.
people, yeah, the People Matters
Yeah,
movement. As
yeah.
soon as it happens,
Mhm.
But yeah, you know what I'm gonna be. I already told you, son. I'm not dealing with no robots at all, brother. All right, I'm gonna
I
be in
think we can
the
live in peace with the
wastelands. I'm
robots as
not.
long as
I
listen.
can live in peace with them, but I'm not. I'm not gonna have or obtain a robot. I have a robot or purchase one to clean the crib.
You're
Nah,
not
I'm
gonna have
good.
a robot to cut your grass and stuff for you, man, and do
Nah,
all your
nope,
chores and stuff for you.
nah,
Wash your dishes, make you
nope.
dinner.
I get some
Then you
kids.
and the wife can chill and have fun, man, and you know what I'm saying.
Nah,
And the
nah,
robot can
nah,
do everything in the house. Teach your kid, be a tutor.
nah, nope, nope.
You're not gonna have the robot too. Everybody gonna have robot too. In the future, it's not gonna be no schools, bro. It's gonna be a robot teaching these kids. I'm telling you.
That's cool. I agree. I could
Because they
agree with
already
that.
got the tablets. It's already
You're
like
right. I could
started.
agree with
Because
that.
they do tablets,
But
they do the thing on the screen. Like everything is all everything.
see,
It's
all that stuff
digital
make
now.
you lazy. You see what I'm saying?
It
That's
does make you
why I don't
lazy.
want robots and all that other
It
stuff. It
does make
makes
you
you
lazy,
lazy
but
because you don't want to.
that's when
Nah,
you gotta actually be men and go out and exercise and do
Yeah,
stuff. And I
exactly.
think that's gonna bring about a better man actually, because we're gonna want to take care of ourselves. We're gonna have time to take care of ourselves
Man,
more.
you
A lot
not.
of us don't take care of ourselves now because we
And
don't
it's
have
no
time to.
robots. You did,
I
and
know, but we
niggas
get
ain't even
home from
putting in
work.
no work. Motherfuckers
I
ain't
know,
cutting
but we get home
not
from
cutting
work.
no grass, and there's no
Think
road. They're
about
out
it.
of
If you
shape.
work 8 hours a
So,
day, when you get home, you're not gonna really want to do an
okay.
exercise, man.
But
Like
you're
like
not
being
speaking for
being real
yourself,
with
son.
yourself.
You gotta speak for the Larry Holmes, son. Flabby and Six.
I
You
know,
know what
but
I'm saying? You
I know,
shout out to
but
Pac, man.
I'm just
Rest in
saying,
peace.
like, look,
You talking
if
about
you
the
got a
Larry Holmes,
robot
Flabby and
that's
Sick.
gonna make money for you all day, and you can be home, you'll have time to go to the gym. You'll have time to get out and run and
You could
enjoy nature,
man,
some and
you could
enjoy
do
life.
about a buck in push ups at the crib, son.
You
Hit a
can,
pull up ball,
but are you
do a
gonna feel
hundred.
like doing that after you do a 10-hour shift somewhere at a warehouse or somewhere, man? You're
I
gonna be
think
like,
yes,
nah,
because
or at
some
McDonald's
people
or something.
it
Man.
depends. See now what we doing, we do a lot of stuff after this and before this, right? Even though people might not think it, but we do, right? So I can understand that. But if you don't have anything to do after work, once you come home, you feed your children, you and your wife, you have dinner. If you could stroll on the phone for 2 hours, all right, you get where I'm going at.
You can't do it. I'm telling you.
You can do push-ups, 100 push-ups and 100 pull-ups
I
on a
can
bar at the
listen.
crib
I've
within two
tried.
hours if you can
I
scroll on the
can for
phone
maybe a
for
week.
2 hours.
I can for maybe a week, and then I might fall off. I might eat a few slices of pizza. You know
That
what I'm
don't mean
saying?
that
Like
that's the
it's
point of
like,
it.
but it's like
You
you
know,
just it's some. It would be easier if I had a robot at my house that could do all of that stuff, and then I had time to. I could run outside. And I wouldn't have to do push-ups in my
that's
house.
gonna
I
make
could
you
do them
even you
outside
gonna
in the
make it.
sun.
That's gonna make you even lazier, son. That's
It's
gonna make
not.
you
I don't
not want
think
to
so,
do.
man. I think a robot would definitely help us.
Ah, unless you have a robot personal trainer, then I can understand that. I
But so
guess.
you'll have a robot if he
No,
was a
I said
personal
if
trainer.
you know. I said if you
I'm just
have a
saying. Look,
robot that's a
robots
personal
are gonna
trainer.
drive you. Look, robots gonna drive your car in the future.
Not my car. I'm gonna
You're
have
not
that,
gonna drive
and
cars
then
in the
I'm gonna
future.
find
It's
that.
gonna be against the law for you to drive your own car because man is just too wild.
That's why I'm gonna pull out that '88 Cutlass. Be like, man,
They're
I
not
pull
gonna
the
have
oldest.
streets.
I pull
There's
the
not gonna be
oldest whip.
streets. Look,
The oldest car you can think
once
of.
Elon Musk build that city on the moon, all the rich people is gonna go there, and down here it's gonna turn to just a wasteland, and then they're gonna start like everybody gonna be moving to the moon. I'm telling you.
Not
If
me.
what he says is gonna happen, yeah, I'm not moving to the moon either. I mean, I'm gonna stay where I'm from. But like, think of
Sure.
how many people are gonna be born on the moon, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, I'm from the moon." That's like a whole new. That's
Moon
like
pie,
seriously. I'm
moon pie
serious,
head.
son. In 20 years, if what he said happens, and in 10 years that they're populating, in 20 years, it's gonna be kids growing up there. That's gonna be born there,
Mm,
and they're gonna be kids that's born. They're gonna be like, "I'm from the moon."
unworldly kids. Unworldly kids. Oh gosh. But
That's
yeah.
just the stuff. I mean, but look, as man progresses, bro, like this is stuff we gotta expect. We gonna go to other planets. We not
Mm-mm.
gonna want to stay on Earth. We gonna
You,
want to try to do something else and move. You know what I mean?
you missed a key term. You said men. We talk about robots, huh? As men progress, we can only
Oh well, the robots. I don't think the robots is gonna be so much concerned with going to
what's
space.
wrong, and that's the problem. So I'm glad you just made me think of something. So what's wrong with how men has evolved, man and woman, people
Hmm.
period, evolved over time. So now you want to get robots involved. What was broke about the situation?
I'm gonna tell you why. Technology.
Yeah, but why?
As technology goes forward, goes forward, goes forward. Look at AI. AI is already a robot. It just don't got a body yet. But
Hmm.
it got the mind.
Absolutely.
It has the mind already. Chat GPT, all that stuff. Everybody uses it, son. Like when I say everybody, it's blown up like crazy. That's why I know when the robots actually come, everybody's gonna embrace it.
Yes, and that's why, and it's not, it's the people's fault too, because nobody's putting anything out there unless the want.
Yeah,
Supply and demand,
absolutely.
right? So
Yep.
like if the demand's not there, we're not going to supply it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the people, like you said, they
We want
embrace
it
it.
though because it's gonna make
No,
life easier.
they want it. I'm cool. You know, I'm
Think
cool.
about how many firefighters' lives are gonna be saved because robots is gonna be going in there putting out the fires. Think about how
What
many
about the
law
jobs
enforcement.
they can't
Think
work
about how
though?
many people are not gonna be getting racially profiled and beat up for such. You know what I'm saying? For just being a certain color, because it's
You
a
don't think a
robot now who
robot
don't judge.
will racially profile? No.
Nah.
Uh,
You
they
think I don't think robots have
yes,
the conscience to determine
because
like, nah, I don't think so, son.
they'll probably put something in there like, well, the probability of him having, and they already
They gonna have
computing all of this stuff, and they probably racial
they probably
profile
gonna
you
have
off of they
facial. Nah,
off of your.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to off of this. They
Nah,
already got all these percentages and statistics on
they probably do,
black
but I
people,
don't got them pulling out no
Spanish,
strap and then
Latina
busting you
people,
like,
and
yo,
they
I
probably
saw him
will.
reaching for something.
It depends on what going and commuting in their joint, all the everything, all the statistics and popping up. He might be
Nah,
dangerous.
but I don't got him.
Kill on sight.
You can,
Look, man, what you talking about?
and that might happen, but then you know that it's a malfunctioning robot, right? And then none of our people got to go to wars. It'll be robots fighting the wars.
Then they start getting drunk.
Think
Robots
about
start getting
think
drunk.
about how much the medical field could benefit from it.
That's not cool neither.
They
Because
already
I know
they
a lot
already
of
doing
people that I know.
surgeries now,
Yeah, we
just like
talked
we
about
talked
that. Yeah,
about. So I mean, just imagine how you don't have to wait for a doctor to do something, or you can have a artificial heart that's you know what I'm saying, like all these things, like you don't have to wait for lung transplants no
it's
more
just
because
scary to
they
me
can make
because
one.
now, see, that's where the world gets crazy now, right? This is the scary part because a lot of people are going to lose their jobs, and I don't agree with none of that. I don't care where you're working at,
No,
so
you know
and
our jobs are
that's
gonna
gonna make the world
the jobs
crazy.
are gonna fall to maintaining the robots.
That's that. How many people gonna have experience doing that, bro? You
The
think
new
they?
people
You
are
think they?
none of us
That's
are,
my
but
whole.
listen, the
And
new world, these
even
are the new jobs that's gonna be being
man.
created, and this is what the people gonna be going to school for, all this
Okay.
computer
Well,
technology
far as
stuff. They're
man,
gonna learn how to run all these motherboards and all of these things and to repair
how
stuff.
many people you think they need to hire to do that?
A lot, because it's
They
gonna be a lot of
don't.
robots, bro.
They probably had the
It's gonna be a
robots
lot of
doing that. If you
yeah, but
saying the robots doing it, so
some
the robots will be. They're
eventually,
not going to
yeah,
need
eventually they're
nobody.
gonna be able to maintain themselves, but right now they're gonna still need somebody to
They only
maintain
gonna
the
have a couple
robots.
people, son. A lot of people gonna lose their job, and the world's gonna be in mass
I
hysteria
would say a
because
lot of people gonna lose their job,
nobody's
but
working. Everybody rich and such, and they hungry. They need something to eat,
how many, listen, the
literally and
robots are going to be
unliterally.
doing the landscaping. How many people are you worried about that's going to be losing their
I just
landscaping jobs?
see. I know what you're trying to do to me right now.
I'm not,
I
I'm
know
just
what you're trying to
saying.
do to me
No,
right now.
I'm
Because
saying
you know what I'm
they're
gonna
going to be
say,
doing that.
and then you're gonna look at it.
How many policemen are
It's
you
the
worried about that's
The
going to lose
Mexicans
their
and
life?
some brothers. The Mexicans and
How
the
many
brothers are
policemen are
landscaping.
you going to worry about that's going to lose their life on the job trying to arrest somebody?
I would worry about them
How
because
many
it depends
firemen
on
are you
what they
gonna?
did to
How
get
many
shot.
firemen are you gonna worry about that's running into a burning house to save children or pets or something like that
A
or
lot of
people
them.
out the house?
I don't want nobody to
So
lose their
like
life if
so
I don't
like
know them or not.
they're gonna
If it's
have.
like on
That's what I'm saying. Robots is